Also today, President Clinton is set to veto a bill that places conditions on payments to the UN. On Tuesday, the Senate approved a measure that includes $926 million in long delinquent UN dues. But the plan also includes a provision. It says none of the money can be used toward international family planning practices that advocate abortion rights. Well, it's going to cost a bundle to get computers up and running for the year 2000. The Federal Reserve says U.S. businesses will pay about $50 billion. In case you don't already know the problem, here it is. Many computers use 2 digits to identify years, which means they won't be able to tell the difference between the year 2000 and the year 1900. A new Senate committee, by the way, has also been formed to help deal with this so-called year 2000 problem. And finally, what lives on a farm has 2 noses, 2 tongues, and 4 eyes? A 2-headed cow. Take a look at this. 2-headed cow, that's right. The calf was born on Sunday on a farm in northeast Iowa. Vet there says the calf is doing well, but he's not quite sure about its chances for survival. Imagine for a second a 2-headed Joe Kernan. Just for a second.
Wow. That was weird. It looked like it's like did you notice that it's the things that its mouth, that the mouths were doing were exactly synchronized, like the same brain center is controlling both. That was bizarre.
That's what we were thinking same.
Wasn't it? I have another head. I have David here, but we're just not attached. Right? We work closely together.
Yes, we do.
Are you going to toss to me, Mark, or should we just start? Alina already tossed to me.
You know, they can transplant heads now.
I'm trying to hold on to my breakfast after that video. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, you guys might as well do it.
Let's get really close and do that like we're... No, we don't want to do it.
I don't have a camera, so you guys.
Oh, you don't have a camera?
Well, I
Better
have
yet.
This one here.
Better yet.
Transplanting heads. I saw that on the ABC World News tonight.
Pardon me?
They're going to be able to transplant your head. Full body transplants. What do you think of that? They did it with monkeys.
Really?
Yeah. They changed heads on 2 monkeys. Can you believe it? Changed heads on 2 monkeys.
I was thinking, what would
I think we're seeing evidence of that right now.
In fact, we are going to talk...
we can put your head on Mark's body.
Oh, that'd be nice. We are going to talk some interesting things in science happening with brain research in neuroanatomy, things like that. It's a very hot area. And you only need to look beyond... what are some of the biggest new drugs recently, David? I mean, we know about Prozac, right? That has to do with, you know, antidepressants and other antidepressants.
And reuptake inhibitors,
right.
Sure.
Zyprexa, Alzheimer's research. It's a hot, hot area other than, you know, in fact, Eli Lilly has made a conscious effort to go into that field in a big way. And we're seeing something today kind of interesting, and that is Elon Corp coming over to the United States and buying a company called NUEREX. NXCO is the symbol for $700 million in stock. Not a huge deal, but it's a $19 stock that's going to be up about 9, so it's going to be on everyone's list today of big gainers. NUEREX is actually trying to go in and attack chronic pain and acute pain rationally, and actually try and block pain without the deleterious side effects of like opium derivatives like morphine and heroin. Because what's wrong? You hear my ring hitting the...
No, you know, I've been doing a little work of my own lately in this whole area. I was talking about
pain research.
No, the whole transplanting and the brain, and this is what I came up with. You want to take a look?
Yeah.
There it is. I haven't perfected it yet, but I'm working on it.
But I'm not moving.
And what happened to your shoulders? We couldn't, unfortunately, your shoulders went away when I did the operation.
That is really unbelievable. This show has sunk to new levels of depravity. I mean, it started with Viagra, and it's gone down and down and down.
No, Viagra was up and up and up.
Exactly, the other way.
Come on.
You should have heard Rick come on and never mind what he came up with. Anyway, had no idea what he was saying either. U.S. Surgical, we've got to run through these quickly. Get moving here. 32 cents. Operating, 33. Well, that's a penny above. Boston Scientific, 34 cents was a penny above expectations there. Sterling Software, 32 cents. The estimate was 28, so it was 4 cents above. ARBOR Software, 27 cents was a penny above. SAVILLE Systems reported. That was 2 cents ahead of expectations. ASPEN Technology operating was 40 cents. That was 2 cents ahead. TECHNITROL, 58 cents, 6 cents ahead. That may be interesting today. TECHNITROL, 23 cents. And nickel ahead Ames, which is a subprime company. You followed that, right, David, for a while?
Wow, yeah.
15 cents versus 51 last year, and that's below expectations of 22. And Ingram Micro, pretty big
distributor of PCs.
Yeah, and there's
Very
an
large.
article in our sister publication that you're so happy about.
Oh, I love them.
Wall Street Journal. Lippin was on this morning.
Really?
Handsome devil. Man, he is smooth, articulate.
Great reporter.
He is a great
One of the
reporter.
best.
He breaks a lot of news.
Taught him everything he knows.
Ingram Micro, 39 cents was 3 cents ahead, Mark. That's it from here.
Okay.
I don't want your body either.
Thank you, gents. Still to come, the heads of two stocks that have ties to the internet. Not transplanted or anything. They're still on their original bodies. Seventh Level and PSINet. But next, more from Rick Schottenfeld. And before we take a quick 1-minute break, a look at how the dollar is faring at this hour.
And Mark, how you feeling? You feeling better this hour? Is it time to run the cow video again?
No, thank you, please.
You sure?
I'm sure. Please, spare me.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Alina Cho. Let's get to Faber in the morning call. We're up 13, and they don't even have they've only got about half the Dow issues open, so it looks like we're going to be fairly strong here. David?
Thank you, Mark, for that update. Appreciate it.
I'm here to serve.
He's here to serve. Protect and serve.
Me?
No, Haynes, you don't protect anything.
That's LAPD.
You're interested in serving needs.
Yeah, that's LAPD. Hilton.